Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our another stream. Hi, guys. Very happy to meet you once again. My name is Akash Malhotra, and I'll be today's your financial analyst. Very happy to see you again after a complete week. And here I am with another stream. There are a lot of things that I wanted to have a conversation with you regarding the last week, which went out amazingly well. We have a lot of trading economic news event lined up for us specifically for this week. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the financial market, what would be the different trading ideas, and how we will be able to benefit ourselves from those trading ideas in the longer run. So let's wait for a few clients and then we will continue our conversation and we'll be taking some live trades for sure. Okay, these are my guys. If you're looking for the statistics, these are my statistics for today. We were able to make a good amount of profit. I think around 17 trades were profitable for today. In terms of trade analytics, we are watching how much amount of profitability we were able to gain in the last in today. So voice is very slow. Sir, am I audible now? Yeah, sometimes what really happens is there's a little disturbance in the voice. So I hope it's been completely rectified. I don't know. There's something difficult right now. Just a second. Let me just refresh my screen a bit. It's stuck there for a considerable amount of time, and I hope it has been rectified for now. So yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm your financial analyst for today's webinar. As always, welcoming you all of you from the Olymp Trade Financial Analyst team. We are here working as a family. We are trying everything best from our end to give you best trading advice, and at the same time, we'll try to work up with some of more trading signals. I'll try to give you which trading strategy and how you will be able to maximize your potential on the different trading strategy using different set of indicators and oscillators combination. In the meantime, we will also be taking some live trades and these trades. Okay, so let me tell you, all the trades which I am being taking on my trading account are based on my experience. So I'm working here in Olymp Trade from last more than 5 years, and it's been amazing journey. This is the only way by which I can have conversations with you. There are a lot of comments going on. Let me just read your comments. Mr. Santosh ji said, "Good evening, sir. Good evening, Mr. Santosh. How are you doing?" Mr. Santosh ji said, "Your voice is very slow. I hope it's been clear now." Miss Ambika ji said, "Good evening. Good evening, Miss Ambika ji." Anubhav Singh Rathod ji said, "Why I'm unable to view your video in original video format? It's like short. Is it? Just refresh your screen once again and let me know if the same error is persisting with you, sir. I'm actually streaming at the highest possible way for the time being. And if it is jittery, please let me know into the comment section. Okay, we are trying to optimize a trading signal based on this. Let's wait for the market to rise above this particular price. Mr. Santosh ji said, "I'm fine. How are you?" I'm doing great, Mr. Santosh. I hope you would be having amazing week, and that would be and I'll make sure that today's stream you will learn something new. So, guys, let me know in the comment section how was your last week, whether you were able to make profit or not, and which trading strategy have you used so far, which comes out to be the best trading strategy for you specifically for this week. I'm looking more into your in terms of statistics, in terms of profitability is what I'm more interested in. Okay, we have some comments here. So Mr. Rathod, you said it's still like short format. Just give me a second, Mr. Rathod. Let me just cross check it in my phone for the better clarity. Just a second. I think in my screen. Okay. We had an opportunity here, but we almost lost this opportunity. I wanted to take the trade on the instant, just like there's a good level of support and there's a trend line. Okay. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section, is everything working fine? Abhinavji said, is it still short format? Short format, that means like, is it in 240 pixels, 360 pixels, 720 pixel? Which format are we talking about, Mr. Abhinav? If you can give me a little clarity, because from my end, everything looks amazing. Let me know in the comment section how many of you guys are facing the same issues. I'll see what is the matter. Everything looks good now. Okay, let me just check it in my, just a second. Okay, everything seems smoother. Let me just confirm it once again. Let me know in the comment section how many of you are facing this issue. I mean, it is not an issue, but let's see. We'll try to work up with that. We had entry. Okay, one, two, three levels. Okay, let's take a trade into the downward direction. So I think just okay, guys, just give me a moment. Unfortunately, some of the client did mention into the comment section that it's been a jittery. So I'm just trying to work up with that. I think from my end, everything. Thank you very much for your feedback, first of all, guys. But in my opinion, everything is from my end, everything looks fantastic. It is actually showing me the pixels ratio of around 1080, which seems to be good. Mr. Abhinavji said, yeah. So okay. So I get this. So to all the clients, this is a portrait version. What I'm streaming right now. This is a new experiment thing that we are doing because majority of you guys are do take trades into the mobile version. So we as a financial analyst team try to give you a little portrait version of the same. I'm using the browser version and just trying to squeeze my screen to fit into the version that which you are able to see into the mobile. So this is the portrait version that I'm using as of now for the time being to give you clarity that it is not difficult to make money in the financial market, even if you are using in the mobile version. So I get your question, Mr. Abhinav. It's not the thing. It's basically the size of the stream has been reduced so that majority of the clients will be able to watch them in the mobile in the portrait version so that it would be quite convenient for them while watching it. I hope I'm clear. So, so while having conversations with you, I did took some trades and let's find out the results and we'll see the accuracy for today. So there was this one trade on the crypto composite index. I think we have taken into the downward direction based on the trend analysis that we did. Guys, let me know how many of you are facing a little delay in the opening of application, Olymp Trade application, because from my point of view, everything seems better, but somehow it is lagging by some crucial margins. Mr. Sujan ji says, sir, good evening, sir. One request, sir. If possible, can you show me your favorite strategy, double Bollinger Band setup? Mr. Sujan ji, okay. That is a very good question indeed, Mr. Sujan. Yeah, Bollinger Band tends out to be a very good friend of mine. When the market is not favoring me at all, I usually go ahead with the double Bollinger Band, and that's where I completely rely on the strategy myself. Let me just reload my page once again. I don't know why it is stucking. I think, guys, let me know in the comment section. Is the platform working same for you? Because for me, it's lagging a little, and everything seems better from my end. Okay. Okay. So today's stream. will be completely dedicated on the two half. The very first half will be trying to discuss about trading ideas, the market updates that I have given you in the last week, and I'll show you whether I made profit on those trading ideas or not. And embrace yourself in the next week, because next week is amazing. Next week is full of all the opportunities, and I want your extreme attention on this, because next month usually comes the next week, if I mean to say. Next month, the trading ideas are completely based on the fundamental analysis. Now, fundamental analysis is one of my favorite analysis where majority of profit I usually make. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me just see my trading accuracy for today, because it's still, I think, loading. Okay, so let it take its course. Sometimes market do take time. The market analysis do take time. Let me just see I wanted to see the accuracy for today. So let's just do that. Open full history, and I think somewhere here we will be able to check our statistics. It's taking a little time in here. Uh, Mr. Santosh ji said signal on commodity. Let's just check. Based on what strategy? Okay. So first of all, let me get to the recent question which has been asked by one of the client. Mr. Sujan ji said, good evening, sir. Acha, Sujan ji asked for me to apply the double Bollinger Band strategy, of course. So in the double Bollinger Band strategy, there are three ways that one can take trades. I won't take that much amount of time since one of the client did ask for it. So I'll just apply it in here. Then guys, you can take the screenshot and know how this trading strategy will works. And we will have an independent session on this there where I would be taking some live trades. Just for the clarification, I am just showing you the setup, how the Bollinger Band works based on one client request. So you click on this A symbol. Here we basically need two pairs of Bollinger Band, right? So we go to indicators, we select one, two, both the Bollinger Bands. Then we need another confirmation based on the oscillator, which is RSI. Okay, this is a custom strategy which I have created. It basically based from client to client. This is one of my favorite strategy. Rather than going ahead with 20 and 2, we'll going ahead with the setup of 20 and 3. We'll change the color to something blue, the outer Bollinger Band level. And after that, I think for RSI, we'll go ahead with the value of 7. And this would be our strategy. This is how it works. I mean, it is showing a kind of difficult to read, but it's way easier strategy. For all the guys who are expert status and advanced status, have a consultation with one of your personal financial analysts. They will be able to teach you this trading strategy effectively. First, today's stream is been basically depend upon the sliding on average strategy, which I'll be applying for all the clients. You can take the screenshot of whatever I have shown you just right now, and then we'll switch to the best part of trading here. Okay, so Mr. Bharat Sharma ji, very warm welcome to the stream, sir. Mr. Abhinav Singh Rathod ji, sir, when you have taught us about the rodeo strategy, I made a request on that video that please make a video on trend line, support resistance line, because you use it these words. Did you got my comment? Yes, yes, I get your comments. I'm trying to understand it. So when you have taught us about the rodeo strategy, I made a request on that video that make a video on the trend line, support, resistance, etc. Because you use these words. Okay, so yeah, I use a lot of times support and resistance level, and I draw a trend line based on that. But have an actual session on that. It would be based on your comments. Let me know in the comment section how many of you are requesting for me to have a special session just on candlestick pattern and trend analysis. That's all, right? We will not use any indicators. We'll just use candlestick pattern and trend line, support, resistance line. We'll draw trend lines, and based on that, we'll try to understand the market. So I hope we have enough of you guys. Let's continue our journey for trading. So let's start with the market analysis. Guys, if you remember my last stream, I told all of you there is a good chances for the Brent to rise. Now, it was an excellent entry, because what really has happened, the value of Brent, we call it as crude oil, has been completely collapsed to its one of the bottomest level. and that too was around $68 per barrel. This was amazing level. It broke the previous support level of around $71 per barrel, and it went to like around $68 per barrel. If you'll see, I just zoom out in this situation, okay, in the 7 day state. And here you will see this is the value of resistance. Let me draw a trend line for the better clarity here. Okay, let's just draw a horizontal line. So this is the secondary line of support, and I'll show you the primary line of support in this situation. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. So if you'll observe, this is the history of the Brent. Unfortunately, this is the interface, and it is just showing you the compact view of the same. If possible, let me just switch to fixed time mode, and then I'll able to show you the entire graph. So Brent, as I told you, went to $68 per barrel. And in the last week, I told all of my clients to buy Brent. So the reason behind that is because Brent has a higher possibility to rise. And it did in fact, guys. The market moved amazingly for the value of Brent. It's just taking a lot of time for me. I think it's the platform on the slower side because I think my speed is also good. Forgive me for the inconvenience, guys. Just a brief second. Let me see my speed results. Okay. So here, what we can observe, this is the primary line of support, which was excellent, by the way. One, two, three, four. I think then this act as a level of support. It was very close to this line, but this particular line was broken and it went to all-time low of around 1.5 year. The last time it reached this or breached this line was on 2021, 15th of, yeah, 15th, no, not 15th. I think 29th of November 2021, and then it went to this level. So now this level acted as a very good level of support. And in fact, you may see a lot of clients of mine did made profit on that, and I did too. I did too. I somehow closed the trade earlier one for today because I managed to make like more than I was looking into the statistics. I able to make more than I believe two and a half, yeah, $2,500 profit specifically on these trading idea. We have some more comments. Today, I think it's a platform slowing because it's just a second day after the new level started. I don't think so. This might be one of the reasons, but anything can happen. I'll need to have a word with my technical team. Is the platform slowing down or not? Just give me a second. Okay, so what I'm doing. I'm just raising the concern. Just hold on a second, guys. So forgive me for the inconvenience, guys. I think the platform is a little bit slow for today, and I'll need to have gather a lot of information why it has been happening. So let's get into the conversation because this is the major part, and we have only 1 week to discuss a lot of things. So let me go ahead and talk to you about what would be happening into the next week. Now, point these dates in your calendar, guys. In the next week, exactly on 18th of September, next week, you will see amazing rise in the price of gold. There is a huge probability that Fed will be decreasing the interest rate. Now, this is the only reason because of which the value of gold is been tremendously increasing. And if you'll see in the last week, I had talked with a lot of my clients and I told them buy gold because gold has an extremely amazing price rising potential. So today, Brent has a very good probability of rising. Gold, even in the next 18th of this month, there is a good probability for Brent to rise. So keep a very close for gold to rise. And it also goes to the Brent because belt will somehow will try to recover from this bottomest level and will try to keep it on the increasing front. So yeah, just give me a second. It's taking a lot of time. I think I need to just reload the page once again. Forgive me for the inconvenience, but this is just a platform. I think my internet seems to be working good. But while we are streaming, the information is getting little delayed. Sujanji said, thank you, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. Mr. Bharatji said, thank you. You're welcome, sir. Mr. Harsh said, how to use Olymp Trade in live market. Yes, you can do that. In order to use Olymp Trade, it's a very easier way. So you have to understand the market basic principles, right? So how to read candlestick formation and how to use the platform. So in the help section, you can visit, sir. And here in the support or in the education channel, you can read all the tutorials are available along with the video demonstration how to use this application. Here you will see how to start trading available here. You can go ahead and here and based on that, you can basically apply everything in your trading account. Go ahead with the tutorials. Everything is written. How this basically trading for platform works, how you will be able to make money, right? What sort of different assets are available? What are the different modes of trading? Everything is available right here before your eyes. So the second thing is on, remember another date, I told you on 18th of September, starting from the morning or evening, there is a good chances for gold to rise once again. Gold has hit the all-time highest record. And if you may see, you will also be able to see my trade, which I have taken on gold, and it has yielded me a great profitability of around $432. And this time you will have another opportunity on 20th of this month, 20th of September. Now, I want you to have a very closer look on this asset. We call it as USD JPY. And there is a good chance, now hear me out, guys, because uh, Bank of Japan will be releasing their interest rate decision specifically on USD JPY. So there is a good chances for USD JPY to form a very big candle in the morning starting from 8 to 9 a.m. This is according to the Indian Standard Time GMT plus 5:30. If you are from the different geological location, you can add and subtract the timing based on your uh, country's current time. Mr. Anubhavji said, by the way, there is any way to connect to you or other live lectures because I have a problem regarding this problem, which is long message which I can't write in the single message here. Mr. Anubhav, you can join the session with one of the senior analysts in case you have advanced or expert status. If you do not, so what basically status is, status are in the three different formats. So free of cost consultations are being given to the clients who are having advanced and expert status. For the advanced status client, you have been given one session in a month, and for an expert status client, you will be given four sessions in a month. And trust me, these sessions are very much important because we try to optimize everything for you in the easiest possible way of understanding. And that is one way how you will be able to understand the market. So every trader's analyst objective is to understand market and that make money in the financial market based on that accordingly. So let's continue our conversation. I told you about the two events. The first event will be happening on 18th of September. There's a good probability for gold to rise in the morning from 11, or it may rise in the evening from 6 to 7. Sometimes it happens, but there's a good chances of that. And at the same time, on 18th of September, there's a good chances for gold to decline once again because the Fed are increasing the decreasing the interest rate, and this event will be happening exactly at 11:30 in the night. That is on based on the Indian Standard Time GMT plus 5:30. Every event that I'm telling you has a severe variation in the market, and based on that, you can make a good amount of money. Yeah, it's possible. So, yeah, this is the basic conversation that I had with you. Let's jump into the strategy. That's what we are waiting for, the live trading. So, guys, as you know, the name of the stream is Sliding on Averages, and we'll be taking some live trades on the strategy. Unfortunately, the market is little buffery right now. So bear with me. I'll try to have a word with my team, and they will possibly have a solution on this on the earlier side. Okay, I'm just reloading my screen for the time being. Okay, it's taking a lot of time for the screen to reload. Yes. Might be some sort of technical reasons would be there behind it. Okay, so as you know, the name of the stream is Sliding on Averages. Let me just apply it before it buffers once again. So this trading strategy doesn't really matter which status you are having. This trading strategy is absolutely free of cost to all the traders. Now, what does it really mean? So that means, first of all, we need to understand how trading strategy works and how we will be able to apply this trading strategy. You click on this A symbol, then you go to strategies option. This is the strategy options. Click in here. Scroll it down and you will be able to see sliding on average. You click on the sliding on average strategy and press on enable option. As soon as you did, you will be able to see the different parameters which have been used in this trading strategy in an absolutely easy way to understand it and apply it. I'll show you how I'll be able to do that. So once you apply this trading strategy, everything will be applied on the graph itself. There is nothing you need to change in this situation. Now, what does this trading strategy really means? Now, this trading strategy is based on the two different set of simple moving averages. One is 4 and the second one is selected for the period of 60. Now, what's the difference between them? Let me give you a little brief idea about that. So, these shorter SMA, we call it as SMA 4, which is a yellow line. And we have another SMA, we call it as SMA 60, SMA 60. Now, in order to make a profitable trade on these trading strategy, our objective is we will be able to take the trade once the crossover really happens. Okay, crossover really happens. So what really happens when the very smallest SMA 4 crosses SMA 60 from top to bottom? Here you will be able to see this. When the smallest SMA crosses the bigger SMA from bottom to top, there is a possibility for market to rise. It's very clear. And the second one is whenever the smaller SMA crosses this bigger SMA from top to bottom, there we can open up a trade in downward direction. Okay, so these are the two ways that we will be able to execute our trades. Let's move ahead now. So Mr. Rajputana ji said, let's go gambling. Sir, it's not gambling, trust me. Now, it's just like gambling is something if you toss the coins in air and you are predicting that it would be head or tail, right? It's just a mere prediction. But once you are analyzing it, it's not the gambling. Gambling is something that you blindly do something without ever thinking twice. But it's your real funds. And that is why we as an analyst try to teach you how to work your or master your trading techniques by using strategies, not gambling. So, on using strategies, your objective is to get at least minimum 60% accuracy. Even if you have 55% accuracy, you will be able to make a good amount of money. But remember this, you need to know how the market really works. Let's try to find out some signals, guys. We are watching the graph for 5 minutes duration. Therefore, our expiration time, our closing time can be any time between, let's just suppose, 5 to 15 minutes. Uh, we always tend to trade higher for the candle viewing time. If you're watching the candle for 5 minutes duration, your expiration time will be little higher than that. It can be 6 minutes to 15 minutes, 7 minutes to 15 minutes based on your experience. I majorly take trades between 1 to 3 minutes, 15 minutes duration based on the signal on what I have received so far. So let's continue our conversation. We'll keep on finding some signals. At the same time, if we don't find a signal, we'll be using what we call it as trend analysis, support and resistance line, and then on based on that we will be trying to take the trades. For all the new traders, let me tell you the name of the strategy is, so the name of the strategy is sliding on average, where two different SMAs are selected together and we try to predict the existing price based on the price variation. Which oscillator? There is no oscillator, Mr. Rajputanaji. There is no oscillator at all. These are all the indicators which you can see in this detailed description. Okay, let's try to find some signals. Guys, let me know in the comment section on which asset do you find the signal. The crossover, the SMA 4 and SMA 60. Uh, Tell me the time on which they will be crossing each other, and we'll see. And we'll try to take some light trades based on that. Unfortunately, the platform is taking a lot of time to load. I need to have a word with the team. Okay, it's taking a lot of time. Forgive me for the inconvenience. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Are you facing the same issues, or is it just me? I think, in my opinion, from my end, everything is at the good pace. Let's try to find some good signals in here. Crypto index is best, what I think. It's based on person to person. So I love taking trades on index. Index gives me a lot of trading ideas, and where do I usually take a lot of trades? These fine ideas basically helps me to make maximum profitability. Even for today, I think we were able to breach the level of around $100,000 in our trading account. So that is a little achievement, I think. Guys, let me know in the comment section which asset are you following best, and on which asset are we seeing the signals, because in my opinion, okay, the signal is about to start. Nice. Unfortunately, this is taking a lot of time. Let me just use the risk-free trade for the time being, because the candle is sticking for a considerable time. I wanted to see whether the market will rise from this moment. This is a support level. Let's just, we are watching the graph for a minute duration. Let's go ahead. We take a trade in upward direction. These two crossover hasn't really happened yet. These crossover hasn't really happened yet, but we are anticipating the crossover will happen, and that is the reason why we took the trade for 2 minutes duration in upward direction. However, I will be increasing the amount and the trading time. So remember this: do not take trade early or anything like that. Mr. Kishan ji said, "मैं lost 2 lakh." I'm very sorry for your losses, sir. Let me know how you are executing, because a lot of people do know how to make money in the financial market, but sometimes they get carried away while trading. They usually go ahead with a very high amount and then try to, work up with that. So this is not something which I would highly recommend to you. In trading, emotions never really matter. Never really matter. But they basically drive our psychology to an extent that we keep on investing on the same asset with the higher amounts. If you have three back-to-back non-profitable trade, do not open up a trade on that. Okay. I think we have a trend line in here. These crossover, has it happened yet? Okay, so here in this situation, you will see the crossover has already happened. Now, what I'm anticipating from the market, that if there is a red candle formation happen here, so since this yellow line is crossing blue line from top to bottom, there's a possibility for market to move into the downward direction. And it did for a candle, but right now the candle, for us, it has been stuck. Let me just check it. I'm trying to find some good signals. When we are trying to open up the trade, the market is usually slowing down. And yeah, so if if your course are stucking at this price level, I would highly recommend you to be very careful while trading, guys. Okay, so here we wanted to open up a trade on the second candle itself, but it opened very late, and this is very close to the support level. So unfortunately, I think, in my opinion, the market is volatile. But again, due to some issues, where the graph is showing little late to us. You see, it is been stuck at 17 seconds and then suddenly moved to 8 or 7 seconds. So this is really difficult for us to make a good prediction on. But we'll just expect the market to get smoother with the time being. I'm trying to shuffle between one asset to another one. Let's try to find some more signals, and I hope we will find one very soon. So remember, the name of the trading strategy is sliding on averages. That means we are taking the trade based on the crossover of these two SMAs, right? That is SMA 4 and SMA 60. And when these two SMA crosses each other, the signals basically generated at the same instant. I wish we could have caught that specific signals on the right moment. Yeah, if we could have got the signal on the upper part, that would be effective. And there is another level of support which has been broken, and we are awaiting for the market to close the trade. Let's wait. I think around 9 seconds are remaining. Nice. The trade become finally profitable. So the reason of taking the trade at this instant was when the yellow line is crossing blue line, at the same instant, the red candle formation has happened. But the thing here, after that, there is a green candle formation. Now we needed to make sure that the market trend continuation follows at that moment. So rather than taking a trade on the green candle itself, we waited for the candle to be a red one. And once the candle is red one, we took the trade into the downward direction. Mr. Santosh ji said, Sir, where is Kunal Kapoor? Kunal Kapoor is one of our analysts, and yeah, they are there. They are there. Let's find some good signals once again. So the last trade for us become profitable. Nice. Let's find some more signals, guys. Let me know in the comment section on which asset you are finding out the signals, and then we'll take the trade accordingly. No signal in here. There is no crossover. We'll find another asset. Do we have a crossover here? Not really. No crossover here. If you'll see, when the smallest SMA crosses the blue line from bottom to top, there was a green candle, so we could have taken a trade in upward direction. But that's not the case. Let's find some more signals. Right now, there is no signal. So if you don't find a signal on any particular asset, we'll switch the graph to 5 minutes duration to find some more signals. Sometimes what really happens, we have to wait for the perfect moment to strike. Ah, there was a moment. I think, are we late? There's a big sudden jump in here. I think I have one risk-free trades of $50. Let's take a trade in downward direction. Because there are a lot of red candles already has formed. So I don't think so it will be happening up. This crossover hasn't happened yet. So we have to wait for a couple of more minutes. I have one risk-free trades, and the market was pushing itself into the downward direction with a very strong trend. And that is the reason why we took the trade in here. But this crossover hasn't really happened yet. We could have waited, but we have taken the trade. And when the crossover happens, we'll take another trade accordingly. Mr. Rajputana ji said, use Boom STM 300 Forex, please. Boom STM 300. Boom STM. Okay, so we will have an exclusive session on these indexes. Now, it is very easy to make money in these indexes. You use any index. May it be Crash STM, Boom STM 150, 300. First of all, you need to know the definitions of this index. Sometimes the clients face difficulty in understanding this index and they trade without knowing the asset. So here in the description, everything is written. If you click on this I button, right, and then go to the description side, you will see the definition of that asset and what it is basically comprises of. And once you know, you will be able to understand it very effectively. Let's look into the last status of the last trade, and then we'll try to see some good trades in here. So it is profitable, nice. Let's wait for some time for the trade to settle down. What do you think, guys? Would that be would this trade would be profitable? I think giving a little higher time would have been optimized our trade effectively. But yeah, you never know. Financial market sometimes works in our favor, sometimes it really doesn't. What we are trying to do is to find out a good entry point based on the crossover. So if you'll see here, the yellow line is about to cross the blue line, and which is the signal for taking a trade into the downward direction. And there is another trade profitable for us. Okay, let's find some good signals. Guys, as you know, the name of the stream is sliding on average, and it is available, absolutely available to all the clients. Uh, okay, let's find out. So there are a lot of doji candles happens. Whenever the doji candles happens to be there, be very careful while observing the market. So here, one, two, three levels are here. Not really. Do we have signals? So these lines never cross really each other. Let's try find out whether the signal has been generated on 5 minutes. So the market is way ahead now. So no crossover. Guys, remember, taking a trade on the signals can increase your chances of profitability on the higher front. On the higher front. Let's just find some more signals. Guys, let me know in the comment section on which asset are you trying to find the signals. I'm trying to change it. Euro USD. Let's check Euro USD. We had a crossover at this moment. But I think we are a little late to open up a trade on this. Let me just use the very small amount because I'm not very sure. Let's just take it like into the downward direction. I have given like around 3 minutes, and there is a little level of support available here. Let me just watch it for 5 minutes duration. Remember, when there are a lot of, especially on currency pair, where there are a lot of red candles happens, that might be driven by the major market economic news event. Mr. Rajat ji said cash and boom made me kangal. I'm very sorry to hear about that, but you have to know how to work up with crash and boom STM. I have a very different theory of working with these STMs. They are very easy. Once you know how they work, you have to find a basic points on which your entry will be there. And once it has been there, you can take the trade and leave the market. That's all. Mr. Rajputana 100% profitable. I made 1.5 lakhs in a week. Rajat bro. Sir, I hope you all guys make money, but be very careful. And yeah, let me be very honest with you. Never follow anyone's advice unless you analyze it by yourself and it works with your cautions, right? In trading, you have to be very careful. You have to have a very good way of understanding market. That's the only basic requirement. Knowledge is what we basically are thriving on. So skill is something that we will leverage in the market to make money, right? As let's just suppose you are doing engineering, right? So you use your engineering degree to get job in the market. And that is what you basically do. First of all, you learn about any specific thing. Once you know enough about it, and then you will try to use it for your benefit, may it be in as a career perspective or any other thing that you may seek in your life. So yeah, trading is a part where you have to know the market, how market works, and once you know enough about the market, then you work up with the differentials and try to find out a way to make money out of it. Let's find some good trading signals. Guys, the crypto composite market is forming down amazingly down into the downward direction. Let's take I happen to have some more history trade. Let's take a trade into the same direction. This is what we call is a trend analysis. In trend analysis, we usually what we do, we take the trade with the trend. Now, right now, there is no signal in here for the time being. And what we are doing is we are trying to find out the signal and we are trying to follow the trend. This is what we are doing. Let's look into the last trade. I think Euro USD is again on the profitable front. This was taken based on the support and resistance level and the crossover, I believe. Yes, the crossover has happened. So rather than giving 1 minute's duration, we have given 3 minutes for the trade to settle down. And yeah, it's profitable. So I hope you guys are enjoying today's stream. It was, I'm really excited. First of all, there was some, fallbacks in the market, and which happens at time. Once you're trying to do something good, something happens, but it's completely fine. So the trades that we have taken for today, all of them are on the profitable front. Thank you very much, guys, for being ahead with me into staying into the session. I wish you all the best, and I hope the your trading knowledge becomes more acceptable, and you use your skill to leverage everything in your favor, including profitability. I'm always fascinated by all the new peoples who are into the trading and they wanted to learn. Here we are as an Olymp Trade team. This is something we are trying from a very long time. The Olymp Trade, I think, completed more than 10 years in this trading journey, and I'm very proud of the fact that we are trying. Our product team are trying. We are trying togetherly to make everyone's life easier and to give you financial freedom into the upcoming term. Have a very good evening. Thank you very much for being ahead with me. It was lovely having conversation with all of you guys. And I wish you all the best in your life. Make money, be an independent. First of all, know how to make money. This is how financial market really works. Thank you very much for having me. I will be seeing you into the next session. Have a great day ahead and a good weekend. Thank you very much and have a great day. It's me, Akash Malhotra, signing off for today, guys. Thank you.